Hi, it's Mike from Gear Diary, and wanted to take a look at one of the new games out there, ShadowGun Deadzone. It's a freely downloadable game that's a shooter game, and let's just start it right up. Here I've got the, oh nice, well, there we go, ShadowGun Deadzone, and I already just had it running, so we've got the lobby. We've got just the general menu to start up game, how you can equip. Now to equip, you can unlock things, you can buy them, so on. Research, again, costs you either money, shop. Now this is real stuff to buy, options, friends, rankings, etc. So your game types basically are deathmatch, zone control. Now the reason I'm starting this out on the Nexus 7 is it was pushed as a Tegra 3 game. So we'll go ahead. Now, there's a thing, Experience Premium account. So it gives you, well, I'm kind of blocking a little bit with my finger, the option to get this premium account, which has more stuff. So go over Wi-Fi, search for a suitable game. A game has been found. So we'll see what this looks like. And I actually have 4 devices I'm going to play it on, so you're not going to see a ton of the gameplay. There you go. You move on this side, aim on this side, shoot. Very easy to unintentionally shoot, roll, sprint, reload, and so on. So as soon as we jump in, you can see you've got the normal kind of space waster. Spawn means to join the game. So I can come in here. This is the default kind of first area where I go ahead and start. And join up. See the oh dear, I'm getting totally wasted already. Oh, that was a nice grenade. Took me out. I was destroyed. So now we come back up. It is a death match, so the match ends 5 minutes. I'm providing fodder. Nice for me. I get to spawn in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and again, my primary role here will be to give other people things to be proud of. Crap. Oh good, there we go. So I managed to take him out, and I am going to, well, I guess I'll have to good, there we go. And I'll just go ahead and exit out of that while I didn't do so gracefully. Now if we jump from there onto, why not, the Samsung Galaxy Note, and pardon my apps, and as you can see there, it does not always gracefully rotate from side to side. I can bring this one in a little bit closer based on the size. Now the other one I already had going, so this is more normal. You're going to go ahead and load authentication. I have it set up to auto log in. Now both the Nexus, and we'll go ahead and I'll choose some deathmatch, find me a suitable game. Part of the reason for doing deathmatch rather than the zone control is that you're really setting up as teams in a zone control, and I just want to be able to jump in, jump out, have some fun, get a couple kills, get killed a couple times, and then move along. So it's starting, has a little spinning rotating thing up in the corner there as it's joining me into the game, hopefully eventually. Okay, so what do we have next? Well, okay, So we've got, now if you notice, the graphics here are actually neither better nor worse. Well, I ended up taking out 2 players before I died there. So that was good for me. I can go ahead and hit end game and jump out of this one, which will then bring me into, let's see what it brings me into. I really would like to be able to have it go, come all the way back. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to for me. I'm actually not sure what it's going to do. This is more. Now, one of the things I noticed is a push that you get here. Good, I've been promoted. Nice job for me. I have enough thing. I have enough thing to gain me an ammo kit. Awesome. Research, accept, and all that without having to do anything else. Great. Okay. I really don't want to log out. What I want to do is kill it. Back to the main screen. So now if I start it up on the Mac Mini, the iPad Mini, it's a very interesting effect, and it does this on everything that I've noticed, that it has its own idea around what's up and what's down. So I'll start it up on the iPad Mini. Again, it'll have to log me in. And I've been promoted. Yay me. See, it actually recognized that, told me, go back to deathmatch. And found me a game. And let's see, so when it does start in, what you'll be able to see is the way that it resizes the area. And actually it's got the entire screen. So unlike, so I've got 3 seconds to my spawn, unlike on the Nexus where it left a huge spot, I've actually got a nice amount of area. And the good thing, oh, he took me down fast. That was fun. Obviously I really don't care that much about winning, so I'm just enjoying getting in there. The good thing with this, and the thing that I was trying to point out, is how much space that I have to be able to control my movement. I'm gonna get out of this one. Yes, I do want to get out of here and push to the next level. There you go. You've got your push for your premium account. Not too bad. And boogie out of this one. And then finally, we'll get into same thing, and deathmatch. Now the interesting thing here, well, a couple things. First off, it's hard to get the entire screen in there, but I know Dan mentioned it in our review, is that once you start using the iPad Mini, this thing seems heavy, and for holding it this sort of way, it really feels heavy. So we're again waiting for it to find a game for me. Now my rank is I've got a private second class, so you know that's, I've broken 1,000 experience points. You know, I'm fairly lowly. Well, it does not seem to be finding anything for me, so let's go back. Let's try to find another one. I really have generally not found too many problems. If you look, you've got lobby, you've got 426 out of 840 with 70 servers. You've got zone control. You've got about half full also, 100 different servers. So it really does not look like it is going to find a game for me at this point. I'm not sure what is going on that it's doing that, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I think the big thing for me doing this is that for this sort of game, sitting here holding it with the iPad suddenly becomes cumbersome. Whereas whether I'm on the iPad mini or on the Nexus, both of these are very easily held. The Nexus is heavier. It's actually heavier than the iPad mini. So when it comes to this, I've found that the iPad mini really provides me the best overall experience for doing that. And if you've been watching it all, you probably noticed, hey, the games look identical. And that was the other thing that I noticed. I was thinking that since it's a Tegra game, that probably it's going to look best on the Nexus. And I was also initially concerned that the iPad mini, because of 512 megs of RAM, was going to suffer due to that. But neither of those tended to be true. The other surprise was the fact that it's really kind of awesome on the Galaxy Note 2. And that really gets back to the fact that this is something that's got a screen a little bit bigger than, say, the PlayStation Vita, smaller than these other devices. It's really good for a game like this. So that's ShadowGun Deadzone, freely available on either Android or for iOS through either of those stores. There'll be a link in the review. This is Mike from Gear Diary. Thanks for watching.